welcome back to my channel. So today is gonna be a little, HGTV. I ordered this table in the back. As you can see, I've already spray painted the legs. They originally were black and had a black countertop. Not a black, a brown, I'm sorry. I'll go ahead and I'll insert a picture of what the table originally looked like right here. Let's get into it. Okay, so guys, I've gone ahead and I've already started applying contact paper to the tabletop. Right here, I'm just using my scraper or smoother, whatever you want to call it, to get out all of the air pockets or air bubbles that may be in the paper. I didn't have a lot, but you will get a few here and there. So now I'm just about to go along the edge of the contact paper just to make sure that I cover the edges of the tabletop, because you just don't want the contact paper to be only on the top of the table. Then it looks a little bit tacky because it's like, why are your sides this color and your top is marble? So I just wanted to make sure that the sides of the table were covered. As you can see, this is how I was able to cut the contact paper so that it covered the edge. I cut it just right below the edge of the tabletop so that I could fold it and tuck it under, so that it sticks really good. And for the edges, I just went ahead and stuck those together. And then for the excess pieces, I just took some scissors and cut it off. It creates a very clean and finished look. It actually looks like marble that way. Right here, I'm just taking this small piece and I'm really trying to figure out what side I want to put it on. Exactly. How does it line up better? Which way makes it more believable that is actually marble? I didn't want for people to be able to see the seams, I guess, in the contact paper, or to be able to tell the difference of where the paper starts and where it ends. So I just played around with it. As you can see, this piece of contact paper is a little bit wider than the actual tabletop, so I'm just going to fold it over to create like an indent in the paper. And then on the back, there's actually grids, which makes it super easy to cut. So I'm just going to go ahead and fold it over, and then I'm going to use those grid lines on the back to go ahead and cut it so that I can go ahead and place it on the table. And remember that when you are cutting it, that you leave just enough so that you can fold the contact paper over and tuck it along the sides. Altogether, it took me maybe about 25 to 30 minutes to complete the table. If you include the legs, definitely maybe an hour or so, because they do have to dry. I did use gold spray paint for the legs. I will leave that down in the description box down below. So right here, I'm just going to go ahead and cut off those excess pieces so that I can begin to lay the contact paper down. I think the hardest part when it came to this was definitely figuring out where I wanted to put this piece, because I just didn't want people to be able to tell where the paper ends and begins. And as you can see, it's pretty easy to pull the paper up if you accidentally stick it somewhere or you don't like how it looks. It's very easy to just take it off, and it doesn't mess with the adhesive or any of that. It still works perfectly fine. Just going to go ahead and make sure that this is really flat. Get out all of the air pockets and air bubbles for this one. And as you can see, this doesn't cover the whole section of the table, but that is okay, because I did have a couple smaller pieces from earlier. And I'm just going to go ahead and sort through those smaller pieces and see which one fits best so that it doesn't create that seam. And right here, I'm just going to go ahead and tuck the sides. Please, please tuck your sides for that clean look. almost that time. Here is my beautiful faux marble table. You can kind of see the seams a little bit. It's not very noticeable. I did have 2 benches that came with my table. I did go ahead and do those benches. I didn't record that part, but I pretty much did exactly how my tabletops were. However, I hope you all enjoyed this video, and if you did, please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I will see you all next time. Bye!